Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you another wig review. This time it's of the sleek and chic wig from HairDo. This time it's in the color R10, also known as chestnut. Let me talk about the color real quick, and then I'll talk about the wig. So this chestnut color is a really nice sort of, don't let the R10 throw you. Usually when you see a 10 in the color code, it's a much lighter color than this. But this actually looks to me more like what you would consider like an 8 or something like that. It is a really nice, medium, warm, golden, delicious brown. Very pretty color. It's not super red, so don't get it confused with the Noriko chestnut color. It's not an auburn whatsoever. It's definitely a nice, warm, medium brown. So yeah, the color code just kind of throws it off just a little bit. It is definitely a dynamic color, even though there's only one color in the color code. That's because, guess what? This is made by the same company that makes Gabor and Raquel Welch wigs. And if you know anything about Raquel Welch, which by the way uses the exact same color palette, and this is actually made from true to life fiber, which is a Raquel Welch proprietary term, yeah, you know, if you're a fan of the Raquel Welch true to life fiber already, that all of those colors are very dynamic. They've got a lot going on. So this R10, even though they only list the one color, is no exception. It's got a ton going on. So it's a very nice, dynamic, beautiful, natural looking color. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about this wig. I love this wig, especially for the price point. I think this one is dynamite. Now I will say it doesn't have a ton of permatease, which to me is kind of a bummer, because when a wig is open cap like this one is and doesn't have a lot of permatease, it means something that blondes in particular need to pay very close attention to. Whenever you watch a wig review and someone says, yay, this doesn't have a lot of permatease in it and it's open capped, that should be a signal to you that you need to buy a rooted color, or you need to not buy it in a blonde. Because what'll happen, invariably, whenever a manufacturer skimps on the permatease, is that you will see those tracks. So you definitely don't want to put yourself in that position where you can see the tracks. Now in a darker color like this, you're not going to have that problem. In a rooted color, you're not going to have that problem. It's really only an issue for the really light blondes. So you want to watch out. And this principle applies for basically every single wig where someone reviews it and they're like, oh yeah, well this one's great because it's open cap and it doesn't have a lot of permatease. That's code for don't buy it in a super light baby blonde color, because you'll see all the tracks. I promise you this will save you some heartache, okay? Heed my warning. So, alright, cautionary tale aside. Yeah, I love this wig. I think it's got a lot of layering. The hair feels fantastic. Even though I'm not a huge fan of heat-friendly synthetics in general, this one's a length that will not give you any trouble. It's short enough all the way around that it won't rub up against your collar. So you shouldn't have, premature, snagging and snarling and frizzing. It should, be a fairly durable style for you. And the hair isn't particularly shiny. It looks great. It moves well. It feels really nice. I really think this wig looks really pretty. So I had it tucked behind my ear. Let me go ahead and put it down. And I haven't styled this. This is right out of the box, because that's basically all I do here at CysterWigs. So let me show you what this one looks like on all sides. Yeah, this one's super cute. And it's very lightweight. It's only like 2.95 ounces, so it's about 3 ounces. That's because it doesn't have a lot of permatease, and you're getting, a light amount of hair, a very natural amount of hair volume here. So this will not need to be thinned on anybody. Very nice wig here. So the front is 6.5 inches, give or take. It is heavily layered, so I think that just depends on where you're doing the measuring, honestly. Very razored all over on this one, very texturized. The crown down is 6, but again, take it with a grain of salt, all of these measurements, because it's so textured all over. The sides are 6.5 as well, same thing applies there. And the back is 4.25, so very short in the back. Yeah, nape is 3.75. So yeah, short, but not too short. You should get pretty good coverage there in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off now so I can show you what the cap construction looks like. The cap construction on this wig is very basic. Very basic. It's standard cap, closed on top, open wefted back and sides. You get an extended open nape. But you do get a little bit of felt in the back with these Velcro adjusters, which is nice. You also get open ear tabs, which is great if you want to wear glasses with it. In terms of how stretchable it is, it's pretty stretchy. I consider this wig pretty comfortable on. I would not necessarily recommend it for large cap wearers, but if you're average large territory like I am, this one is one you should be able to get away with pretty easily. And like I said, there's not a lot of permatease on the top of this wig. That keeps the weight down, keeps the volume very realistic, so if you're worried about it being poofy, you don't have to worry so much about it with this one. But again, there's not a lot to obscure the wefts on the top of this wig. So if you get it in a baby blonde color, you're going to be able to see some of those tracks. So I'm repeating myself, but it's because sometimes some lessons bear repeating. I would hate to see you throw your money down the drain. So let me go ahead and put this one back on. Yeah, it's really stretchy in the back, which is really nice and comfortable. Very pretty, modern, sort of shaggy cut here. And that's all there is to it. You don't really have to do anything to this one to get it to look cute on. And there you go. This is the sleek and chic wig. I think both of those adjectives apply. This one's really cute. From HairDo in the color R10, also known as chestnut, and I described that color earlier. I'm Heather from CysterWigs.com. Thank you for watching. Hopefully if you like what I'm doing here, you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my wig store, which is just www.cysterwigs.com, also known as CysterWigs. We spell it funny, but that's because I got a disorder, you know? And so it's thematic, trust me. So until next time, have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.